So day with Daryl is not over. We hit the road and we are now here at Bamboo Gardens?
Bamboo Hills.
Bamboo Hills. Yeah. I've been here one other time, and I mentioned this morning that I've been dancing around whether the Pocket 3 is a useful camera for me or not, and we kind of came here to have a cup of coffee, and I'm going to play around with Daryl's Pocket 3, so that should be exciting. But yeah, this place has a Starbucks. It has a garden area with waterfalls, right? Botanic gardens of some kind.
Yeah, Starbucks.
Yeah, and then Starbucks down there. Some restaurants. There's one right here, obviously, and looks like they have some sort of a buggy electric vehicle to drive you around. But anyway.
Parking.
Oh, that's what you're doing.
Paying.
Check it out. Cashless and ticketless parking. So when you park here, you just come over here, scan the QR code. That's how the world works these days. If you ain't scanning, you ain't paying, and you're gonna get a ticket. You gotta scan. Looks like a pretty elegant sort of place. Ginger, something or other, Ginger. Restaurant, cafe. The Ching over there. And yeah, we're talking about all kinds of Instagrammable locales. That's what's going on here. These bridges and ponds and waterfalls.
I want to go for a swim today.
Yeah. It is hot. The sun has been beating down. Yeah, it looks really well cared for. Clear water.
Oh, ouch. She'll still be able to pick me up from here, right?
Oh, for the microphone, the audio? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. According to all the tests we've seen on YouTube,
yeah, you can go.
I could go 200 meters away, as long as there's line of sight.
Yeah.
What's
hot
that?
latte?
Yes, please.
Okay, go to the fountain. That's what I meant. Walk in front, there the fountain is there.
Okay.
Beautiful shot.
I'm under orders to go check out the fountain. As I said, Instagrammable locations. Right there behind me. Oh yeah. Up close with the fountain. I guess a fountain and waterfall combination. It's really nice.
Feels good.
All right, let's head inside. See how Daryl is doing with our coffee order. This place can get quite busy if you get here at the wrong time. Interior is quite nice, very spacious, and strongly air conditioned, which is nice. So my job is to find a place to sit. Look at that. For a change, I don't think I'll have any trouble at all. But with my usual talent, I'm sure I'll pick the worst seat of all. So let's go against my instincts. My instinct is to, like that corner table, that's where I want to sit. But that also must mean it's the worst table here, right? What else? I mean, here with the, well, why not, right? It's beside the window. Hopefully, yeah, it's not too hot. The corner is dark, maybe. Anyway, I'll let Daryl come join me and he'll tell me all the reasons why this is the worst place to sit out of all the options. So, for those who don't know, this is the Pocket 3, the new one, and it came out last year, and when it was released, it made a huge impact across the vlogging world, the camera world in general. People were very excited about this. So many improvements over the Pocket 2. And it also got much bigger. It's quite a much larger, chunkier than the Pocket 2. And my issue with the Pocket 2 when I was trying to use it, I finally broke my cheap reading glasses. I'm amazed they lasted as long as they did, to be honest. My main issue with the Pocket 2 is also the main feature of the camera, which is that it has a gimbal on the top. And this is unless you use one of these cameras, you may not be able to visualize this. But with a normal camera, well, I can use my smartphone as an example. It is a camera, and the lens of the camera is fixed to the body. So wherever I aim the camera, that's where the lens is pointing. So if I want to take a picture over there, I aim my phone over there. If I want to take a picture over there, I aim my phone there. If I want to take a picture of my coffee, you physically aim the body of the device, and the lens is always pointing in the same direction as the camera body, whatever the camera is. But a gimbal is different, because here's the camera body, but the lens is on a gimbal. So because it's on a gimbal, it can move in a circle this way, and it can move up and down this way. So I can be holding the camera in this direction, thinking I'm filming over there, but the lens could be filming in this direction. It could be filming straight up, because the gimbal moves separately from the camera body. And I always got mixed up about that, and I had to think about it. And I just got so involved in moving the gimbal around. I just didn't like the experience, and I made so many mistakes. But I believe with the Pocket 3, they've added some tracking features so that you don't even have to think about that to a certain extent. If you're filming yourself, you put it in selfie mode, it automatically aims at you. And no matter where I put the camera, it films me. So I don't have to move the gimbal anymore. It takes gimbal movement out of the equation. And what I'm curious about is how big a difference that makes in actual use. And the other thing I want to find out is how annoying is it, because the gimbal is very delicate. So with a GoPro, you can just put it down on the table. You never have to think about it. But with this gimbal, I can't put it down on the table when the camera is on, because you'll damage the motors. So once it's in your hand, you're stuck with it. So in order for me to go pay for a cup of coffee, to get something out of my camera bag, I'm stuck, because one hand is occupied with the camera and I can't put it down. So I have to turn it off, get out the case, put it in the case, put it down. Then I can get out a battery or something, pick it back up, take it out of the case, turn it back on. And with the GoPro, you just drop it wherever you are. So I had trouble with that. But I'm trying to, I want to play around with this and see what I can come up with. So I'm playing around with the Pocket 3 now. Just hit the record button. And
Audio?
yeah, built-in audio, no microphones, anything like that. And am I still tracking me? Okay. Oh, okay. Active track enabled. So now, no matter where I move the Pocket 3, I stay centered. But if I go up, same thing. That's impressive.
Yeah. It's a much better than Pocket 2.
Yeah, the Pocket 2 didn't do this at all. Actually, I kind of like that. And by default, when you have active track locked onto me, it centers me. But I could, what do you call that when you put yourself on the side? It's,
Yeah, what's the word?
there's a name for it. Rule of
I know the
thirds.
rule, the rule of thirds, but that's, I would say
So now I've moved my head to the side, but it's still tracking me. So no matter where I move the camera, it will try to keep me on the side 1/3 and 2/3, and it'll just do that. And then if I go up, so like even my instinct is when I raise the camera, I want to tilt it towards me, but I don't need to do that. The gimbal will do it for me. If I lift the camera straight up, the gimbal tilts down, so it does the work for me.
But it goes to a certain extent.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not going to. And double click the joystick to center again. Oh no, okay. That also turns off active track. And now if I want to film my cup of coffee in front of me, I can turn the gimbal around. There's Daryl. And then come down to the coffee. Over to my GoPro. Now talking about the GoPro, now I want to come back to me. That's pretty darn smooth, I gotta say.
I'm getting it.
Bit of a vlogging test with the Pocket 3. Let's turn on active track. So now the Pocket is focused on me, and I'm walking around, I'm vlogging, having a good time, talking into the camera. Get up close. I'm just a little bit worried that I have to look at the screen all the time. But if I walk around like this and I don't look at the screen, it should still be tracking me, right? Now I see something here. I want to take some video of this thing. Active track enabled again, so now it's focused on me again. Okay, I have to trust it. I just have to learn to trust that it's focused on me. And I can just move it around. Huh. And I'm still in focus. Now I want to shoot ahead of me. And then I can just walk like this. And I want to take some video of the sky. I can just lift it up. Looks really nice. Back down. Here's some bamboo over here. If I zoom in on the bamboo, color looks a bit weird on the screen. Bamboo Hills. Now I want to come back around to me. I don't think Daryl has a selfie mode turned on. So I have to turn on active track. Okay, now I couldn't get it enabled there for a second. Now it's filming me again. It's pretty comfortable, to be honest. spun it around. Now it's looking at me again. But I'm not on an active track. Hey. Typical Planet Doug moment. I see a sign I'm interested in. Now I want to take some video of the sign. Back up. Giant fan up there. Let's take some video of this water down here. Let's go around to the front and take some video of the main waterfall out there. Big fan up there. Starbucks. Yeah. I'm digging it. It's working. Looks pretty nice. Looks like pretty nice exposure. Let's bring it back around to me. And that's me active track again. Would be off to the side, rule of thirds. And if I'm backlit, sun behind me, I think I might grab my GoPro and do the exact same sequence, more or less, and then I can compare the video quality. Okay. All right, let's head back inside, and I'm gonna aim the camera ahead of me. See how it handles this lighting conditions. Pretty sweet. I'm already getting used to the framing without. Well, I'm definitely looking more, but even over a few minutes, I got more confidence. Because again, I'm so accustomed to the Pocket 2 not pointing in the right direction, but this one is always more or less pointing where I want it to point. I don't know, like I remember, like with the Pocket 2, I'd want to film that cup of coffee and I'd come down and like, it's still pointing over there for some reason. And I'd be messing around with the gimbal modes and trying them all. And So this is the GoPro comparison video off the top. It looks like the exposure is nothing as good as what I got from the Pocket 3. But walking out of Starbucks, let's turn it around. Putting it this way. Try to remember all the camera movements that I did. I think I got here, and I turned around, and then filmed the interior. And here's the outside world, and then turning it around to film me. See what the exposure is like. Funny thing though is like on the Pocket 3, I really was looking at the screen a lot, but maybe that's just because it's the first time that I was using it. Like right now, for example, the screen of the GoPro turned off, but it doesn't bother me. I always have the screen off. Like I don't need to see myself on the screen. I just hold the GoPro vaguely in the right position. And I remember coming here, and with the Pocket 3, I zoomed in on this thing. You can see a comparison there. I filmed a little bit of this, maybe. Off in that direction. Filming me again, walking around. Maybe. I think I had it pointing forward here. Can't remember. Don't have to replicate all of the camera movements, just a little bit here and there, just to get a vague idea. Oh yeah, bamboo. Haha. Right. I came here and zoomed in on the bamboo. The colors actually look better on the GoPro, more accurate to my eye compared to what it really looks like here. We'll have to see what the final video looks like. And then some of the water over here. And filming me. Oh yeah, I came up here. I'm slowly remembering all the things that I filmed. There's a Bamboo Hills sign over here. I think I got closer to the sign. One funny thing about camera testing, people often film all these things getting fancy with their camera when in real life they would never actually film those things. Like they buy a new camera and everybody's suddenly taking pictures of flowers when in their entire lifetime they never actually took a picture of a flower before. Yeah, I don't think I filmed this with the Pocket 3, but maybe I had the camera pointing this way at this point. I can't remember. Let's take another look at one of these lamps. Oh yeah, I think I had this pointing at me as I was walking through here. And I think I made a joke about how there's a Planet Doug moment here where I'm always taking video of signs. And I took video of this sign with the Pocket 3. Oh, yeah. Then I took video of the, I tried to take video of the waterfall. Oh yeah, and then I took video of the giant fan. I remember that now. This giant fan. And then I moved over here. A little bit more video of me. Though I think it was, there was more sun when I did the test with the Pocket 3. The sun has gone behind a cloud right now. But you should still see a difference here. There's no sun anyway, so this comparison should be okay. And let's go to the final part. Let's go look at the waterfall. And coming around the corner, there's the waterfall. And right now it may not be a totally fair comparison because the sun has gone behind clouds. With the Pocket 3, it was brightly lit here right now. But still should get a certain idea. And yeah, I took some video of me backlit. Actually, I think I took video of me with the sun hitting me in the face. See how that looks. And then backlit. And I don't know, I think I took some video of the sky with the Pocket 3, I can't remember. Not the most scientific comparison in the world, but yeah, it's ought to be interesting. I'm totally dark right now. And then let's go inside. And let's see if I can reproduce the movements. Getting what I can remember of the shots I took with the Pocket 3, doing a comparison. It'll be very interesting to see. And then I was talking to you for a while, aiming the Pocket 3 at you. And I was talking about all my trouble filming coffee before. Yeah, it'll be really interesting to see. And there we are. End of the test. Day's adventures continue. I was talking about how I was going to test the Pocket 3, and I'm not done with my testing, but what I did here at Starbucks or at Bamboo Hills was very encouraging. I shot a video with the Pocket 3, just wandering around the gardens, doing close-ups of waterfalls and flowers and close-ups of me, and a lot of different lighting conditions, a lot of backlighting. I'm sort of backlit right now, I think, and I'm kind of dark. And I shot that whole sequence with the Pocket 3, and then I grabbed the GoPro and did the entire sequence all over again. So the two videos aren't exactly the same, but they're just similar subjects, similar lighting conditions, and I'm going to see what the video itself looks like. But I have to say I was pleasantly surprised. The handling experience on the Pocket 3 was leagues better than the Pocket 2. They worked some kind of magic with the Pocket 3, so I was surprised. Anyway, climbing back into the Darrell Mobile, and I think I'm heading back to my hotel.